Hello and welcome back to another video here with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV. Patch 4.57 added a great deal of changes to how we upgrade our gear conventionally, but one thing long awaited was the planned changes to Eureka, specifically Eureka Pagos, which is the second Eureka instance, and ultimately a large portion of the community would say that it's the weakest link in the Eureka series overall, and the reason a great number of people either refuse or dread doing multiple relic weapons. Of course, it didn't stop me from getting 3 complete weapons all the way through pre-nerf, but patch 4.57 should hopefully alleviate many of the issues people had, perhaps not all of the issues, but at least some of the big ones. Eureka Pagos is frowned upon or draws sighs from people in general due to its light farm, which takes place in literally every stage of the Pagos upgrade process, unlike any of the other Eureka stages, requiring a total of 31 frosted protean crystals, which are essentially 1 full bar of light per crystal. Light then is obtained from the killing of monsters and sprites, and ultimately notorious monster fate events, which is why the fate train is so important. 4.57 has essentially nerfed light grind quite a bit after my testing today. So the notes actually describe that the amount of vitiated ether gained from NMs was increased, the probability of getting light from monsters and additionally ones of elemental level 40 was also increased. So how drastic is this change? As I said this morning, I spent roughly an hour to test the new light grind. As you can see, a Cassie kill netted me literally an entire bar of light. I noticed that throughout the entirety of the NMs I cleared today, not just high-end ones like Cassie, which are more rare, fates such as Igloo also netted a massive amount of light. Even the basic low-level NMs such as Hakutaku Wobbler in the Darkness gave me the majority of 1 whole light bar. I also noticed that in all of the test NMs that I did today, which I did around 8 in total that I had time for this morning, I always seem to get bright light and never anything less. So I think honestly, unless my RNG is just that amazing, they also made it not only more likely to obtain light in general, but also much better light values as well. It's honestly making the prospect of doing another Eurekan weapon much less daunting for a lot of people, and you will see quite a few people go back in there, making the most of these changes. Either way, I thought it was more important to go and actually try this out before making a video on it, so I know exactly if I should advise people to go and do this or not, and honestly the change is so drastic that it makes the whole thing much less grindy overall, albeit that you will still have to go and exchange your light at the forge every 9 bars, as that is still the bar's cap, and you'll be visiting that forge a lot more often due to how fast it fills now. Thank you all kindly for watching. Hopefully you'll get the inertia needed from such a change to finish your Eureka weapon off. After all, there are no guarantees that this content will be as doable after 5.0. Have a good day, and I'll see you all next time.